A mythical hot spring.
Yeah, here, take a look at this.
This is a map of Astoria, and a pretty old one, too. Where did you get this?
Bought it from Liz-a-Lot. I couldn't pass it up. I mean, come on, ancient maps? That's my thing.
It's all grubby and ripped. How can you even read this? So we're around here right now.
Huh? But this map's wrong.
Not wrong, just outdated. It makes sense if you compare it with this newer map.
I see. So civilization simply spread as time went on and cities expanded.
Historical records like these can help you measure long-term changes over time. It's certainly interesting.
Right? But here's the really cool part.
That's a strange symbol. What's it supposed to mark?
That, my friend, is the mark of a hot spring.
Hot spring? A hot spring? A hot spring near this city? This is huge. We gotta go. We gotta go now!
Calm down, Rinna. Wait, that mark isn't anywhere on the newer map.
You're right. It's just a mountain range.
Whatever could it mean? Natural hot springs don't simply disappear.
Well, it didn't disappear. The hot spring still technically exists.
Strange wording. I assume that's for a reason.
I got curious, so I asked some travelers who'd been in the area. One guy had seen steam in the distance, and another smelled sulfur nearby. That sounds like a hot spring to me.
It sounds like it's probably nearby there at least. But why wouldn't it be on the newer map?
I talked to a guy who was looking to make a stop there on his travels. It sounds like he just couldn't get there. When he tried, he'd turn around and see the steam in the distance behind him.
Well, if he walked past it, then he could just retrace his steps.
Oh, he tried. He went back on the trail plenty of times. But every time, he somehow ended up going too far.
That's weird. I guess the path must have been totally hidden somehow.
Perhaps the path to this grotto was once clear, but at some point it was closed and the spring was forgotten.
I suppose that would explain why modern cartographers failed to account for it.
Yeah, see? So now I gotta ask, unexplained disappearances, weird sightings, any of this sound familiar, Yuma?
Familiar? Oh, it's a grimoire.
Bingo. I'm thinking one of those grimoire distortion things might be involved in this.
So if we get rid of the distortion, we can go to the hot spring?
Wow, that'd be great!
A hot spring, you guys! It sounds perfect. It's been so stressful lately. My shoulders are so sore.
Rinna? Why did you look at me when you said that?
Huh? I think you're imagining things, Yuma. Hot spring, hot spring, hot spring!
Would anyone care to explain all this commotion?
Oh, Xella, sorry, we didn't mean to disturb you. Were we being that loud?
I could hear you from across the street. You were speaking of a hot spring?
Oh, I get it. The princess wants to get in on this too, huh?
I said nothing of the sort. I was merely curious. I've never heard of any hot springs in this area, so...
Aw, you don't have to get embarrassed. You should totally come with us.
Hey, I'm glad you guys are excited and all, but you might be getting a little ahead of yourselves.
Yeah, we've got a distortion to take out first.
Yes, you're right. The path to the hot spring is being hidden by a distortion.
So I was right on the money! And if we get rid of it, we'll be able to get into this place?
Yes, but
Woo! Hot spring, hot spring! Lady Kirika, we can wash each other's backs!
Hold on, Rinna. Alfreda, what's wrong? It seems like something's bothering you.
yes. This distortion happens to cover a very wide area, which means anything might be lurking inside. It could be quite dangerous.
If we can't simply stroll in, all the better. I prefer a challenge.
Wow, Excella's pretty fired up about this. You just want a good soak, right? Come on, you can tell us.
Absolutely not. There is clearly some unnatural force at play, and so we must work together to stop it.
Unnatural?
Oh, Genus! Good timing.
What are all of you doing here?
We'll explain later. For now, do you mind coming with us? You'd be a big help.
There's gonna be a prize at the end. Hot spring, hot spring, hot spring!
It kind of sounds like she's already not all here. Are we gonna be okay?
I'm really excited to see it too. I've never been in one before.
Well, we're not going anywhere until we beat that distortion.